Okay, hi everyone. Me, Narit.
I'm Jody.
Jody, my teammate. We're getting together after a year, I think.
Yeah.
Haven't seen each other since last summer because we live in different states. But anyway, we decided to get together and pull out all the stuff for fall 2022. I had a lot of it in boxes because my kids were getting ready to leave for school and we just had a lot of stuff all over the place. But I finally took it all out, laid it all out. We learned a lot of things about them, and now we're gonna do a quick video and show you guys all the new products. So, this is the silicone, I think it's an egg turner. I just read about it online. Obviously, I haven't taken it out of the package. So I'll tell you the things that I remember about it. It's got this pointed shape, so it goes really well under eggs. It's got a beveled edge so that it fits underneath really well and supposedly makes it easier to flip it and turn it. I think it's got stainless inside, so it's very sturdy. Even though it's silicone, it's a little flexible on the edge, but it's very sturdy on the inside. So this is the silicone egg turner. Adding it to the collection, I think we have 16 new silicone tools, so this will get added to the 16 tools. Then we have the veggie wedger, veggie, yeah. So this, similar to the apple corer, which I have here, similar to this, apple wedger, which you guys, some of you may have. This has a center, so this is good for things with cores. This does not have a core. So this is good for supposedly things like citrus fruits, potatoes. What else did I read about? Tomatoes. Things that I think it makes 6 perfect wedges of any kind of fruit or vegetable that doesn't have a pit or a core. So this is a bring back. This we had something like this for a while, and then they did away with it a couple years ago. So it's probably, I didn't have the other one, so I can't say exactly what, but it probably has some better features. So that's this. Then we have this cute little stainless steel measuring sturdy thing. I don't know what it's called. Stainless steel.
Measuring cup?
Measuring cup.
Scoop. It's a scoop.
Scoop. So it's got markings on the outside for 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoon, 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoon. And I was reading that it's good for putting in things like coffee, flour. It can stay in there. Or if you get any of our enrichables, like this is a multi-use package. You can just, it comes with a little plastic one, but people tend to throw them out, they forget about them. So this would fit perfectly in there, or anything else like this. So this is a great little new addition. Then we have 3 new seasonings. If you're a Taste Bud subscriber, some of these were part of a monthly subscription over time in the last year. And this was one that people raved about, the honey sriracha. Yep. And there's a recipe in our New Season's Best. I think you made it.
I did, and it's very good. We loved
like
it at my house.
And
it's chicken and broccoli and I think like peppers and onions or something.
And this thing smells really good because you can smell the sriracha like it's, well, it has the cover on it still, but I'm going to take it off. It has the spicy, but it also has sweet. Right. So if you're someone who likes sweet and spicy, this is going to be really good. We have an everything taco seasoning this season. So this, there is a recipe for this that I made, and actually I put it on my page as a sneak peek of a new seasoning. And I also was reading that you can use it in place of just regular taco seasoning if you're making tacos, or you can put it on other things too. You can put it in your eggs, you can put it on your avocado toast. I mean, it smells just like taco seasoning. So that's that. And then there's also, this is another one that people absolutely loved and was begging for Pampered Chef to actually come out with it. It's garlic parmesan. So good for chicken, good for potatoes, good for veggies. You can sprinkle it on veggies. So that's all of this stuff. Now Jody's going to talk about some of the other stuff. I'm going to move these things away.
So if you may have seen our 4-quart mixing bowl, and now we have 2 new additions to that. We have the 3-quart and the 2-quart. So if you don't want to use a great big bowl, a bigger bowl, if you just have something small you're making, you can choose one of the other sizes.
So here's the big one that we got last season, and now we have 2 extra ones, and they all fit inside each other.
Right, nice.
And they have the silicone ring, so they don't move on your counter.
Yep. We also have a tapered rolling pin now. So what was really nice about the tapered rolling pin is that sometimes, like when you make sugar cookie dough or any kind of dough, it'll say roll it out to a 2-inch thickness. So on the side, you can see here that you can measure how thick it is. So it's it looks like there's 8 pieces here, so you can measure up to 1/8 of an inches, and then it's broken into 1/4 inches up to 4 inches. And on the back, it's in centimeters if you need it that way, up to 10 centimeters.
And you just put it down.
Right.
You just put it down next to your dough, and then you can just measure the thickness. So you roll it, and then you can measure it. This is kind of cool, and it's wood, and it has a hole so you can hang it.
Oh.
Sorry, interrupted.
No, you're good. So this next product, there's not anything really new in the product, but it is a very nice, I think it would make a very nice gift. It is our Autumn Better Batter Box. So in the Autumn Better Batter Box, you have our donut pan, okay? So just a regular little donut pan, and then you get the donut mix, a sample, well, a regular pack of our donut mix, and the Cinnamon Plus.
Which is usually only seasonal, and I don't know if it usually comes out as early as September.
I think it usually comes out like October 1st,
Yeah, so
and it's
this-
only usually available through the 31st of December. So
Yeah.
hopefully it'll stay out. But you also, when you get this nice little box, get a collection of 3 recipes that you can use. One donuts, carrot cake donuts, homemade mini bagels, and caramel apple donuts that you can make. All right, and this little card just tells you some things you can do with it and gives you some tips on the back. So that also
Great holiday
comes with
gift.
it. Perfect. I think perfect put together. And then the next, our last baking product that's coming out is great for kids. And so I'm really excited that we have this baking set again for kids. There's a new baking set. So it has these little mats that they can roll out the dough on. They're silicone. They're kind of silicone. And
Colorful.
so they're colorful.
Yeah.
And then you get some silicone cupcake pan. So again,
That's
it's all
cute.
this silicone, so it doesn't melt. It's not going to get real
And we
hot.
did away with our kids baking.
Yeah, that's what.
So I think
Yes.
this is kind of a replacement for it.
And so there's also inside you get the kids' baking bowl. So it has a nice handle that they can hold on to, a spout that they can pour with. And it also, just like our baking bowls, has the silicone ring, so it keeps it in place. And there's a little batter scraper and an icing, so you kind of push it down and then you can make.
I think it
put
might come
icing.
with 2 tips, I think.
Okay, there's one. It looks. Yep, there's
It comes
2
with
tips.
2 tips so they can do fancy
Little
icing on top of the
designs.
cupcakes.
So, and then there's a couple of recipes.
Monkey bread muffins and vanilla fun cakes.
Very nice.
So this is another cute gift idea. So you have an adult
Right.
baking box and you have a kid's baking box. So these are cute. Okay, so the next, that goes with that. We have some new stoneware pieces. Our rectangular baker set, the whole set was discontinued?
I think so.
I think
Yeah.
the whole set was discontinued. So they came out with this. This is a new finish. This is like a satin finish. It's kind of like an off-white. I sort of like it. It matches my kitchen. Anyway, so they have a new baker. I'm pretty sure it's about 9 by 13. And of course, all our stoneware always comes with a scraper. This one is a little deeper than the last one we had. So this is like this is good for lasagna. The other ones were a little shallower, so I think it would have been hard to put a whole lasagna in. And the idea behind this is a tray. So this, you can bake on this. You can make cookies and bread and whatever. But the whole idea, there's a recipe in the Season's Best that shows like I think it's a ravioli pasta or something like that. And then the last few minutes of baking, you put this on and it tells you a breadstick recipe. So you can sort of save space in the oven by sort of doing 2 things at once. So they can be used separately or they can be used together. This cannot be used though just as a lid. It has to be in the oven with something on it, like all of our stoneware. So that's that. And then we have a new round pizza stone. Got rid of our other one. And this is the same satin finish. This one is a little bit smaller in dimension, but it's deeper. So the hope is you can use it for deep dish pizza, or you can use it if you want to make like a large brownie or a huge cookie. The other one wasn't really deep enough to do anything like that, so you can do that kind of stuff. And you know, one serving of pizza dough, like just the roll-up kind or whatever, it'll still fit in here. So even though it's shorter, it's taller, so it'll still fit all your regular pizzas. And then we added a size to our insulated serving bowls. So this one is, what size is this?
4 quart.
4 quart. So we must have a 3 quart and a 2 quart. And so this is for, I guess you could probably put soup in here. You could put like a whole stew in here. The other ones were really more side dish ones. And you know, you fill it up with hot water before, for like 10 minutes, take it out, and then you put your hot food in and cover it, and it stays pretty hot for about an hour. So it's good when you're having, you know, a large gathering and you don't want the food to get cold, or you're trying to get everything timed for the same time. So this way it stays hot while other stuff is still getting prepared. So that's that. And then we have some new cookware. So the new cookware, it's called our Brilliance line.
Yes.
And the main thing about this, it's a little bit cheaper than our, it's nonstick. It's a little bit cheaper than the current line that we have. But the main thing, which a lot of people were asking about, is to be used on induction, which our other nonstick cookware cannot be used on induction. So this is made for induction cookware. It can be used for regular cooking also, but that's the main thing about it. So I don't know if you want to.
Yeah,
add
and
some
so
stuff.
we also there's 2
I'm
more
sorry, I'm
pieces.
missing 2. Right, go ahead. I'm missing 2 sizes.
There's a 4 quart. This is a 2 quart saucepan. There's also a 4 quart saucepan, and then this is the frying pan, and I believe there's a saute pan, and there may be. I think there's one more. There's a little bit bigger frying pan as well. So I guess there's 6 pieces. And then, so I think this is a great feature on the saucepans, that they have the little spouts on the side. And then when you go to drain it, when you need to drain your water, so if you're making like pasta or mac and cheese or something, you just put this lid on and you would just turn it and the water comes out.
You don't need a colander.
Right.
You don't need to spill it, and yeah. So that is great. And then this is the new stock pot.
Stock pot. It's 8 quarts.
Yes, and then we have a couple of cute things actually made to go with these. So these are like, what are they called? Handle helpers or something. So these would fit on the handles. So you don't need to take out a pot holder, and they fit perfectly. So they don't take up a lot of space. You can also put them on the handle, take them off that way. So these come in sets of 2. And then this other thing, you can demonstrate that.
So this is a utensil clip. So basically, sometimes when you're cooking, maybe you don't need a spoon rest, but you do want to keep your spoon close by. And so you take it and you just put it right here on the pan, on the pot. And then you put it holds your spoon or whatever it is that you're using.
You can hold it right over what you're cooking so it doesn't drip on your counter.
Right, so it doesn't drip. You don't have to get a spoon rest or anything out. It's nice if you're baking and you want to leave your spoon sitting right there. You can do that.
You can put it on the baking dish,
right.
on the mixing bowl.
Thank you.
It's not just for pots.
Right. So
that's a cute little gadget.
Definitely have a lot of use for that. So the only other difference I think between this and the other non-stick cookware is that you can't use metal utensils.
Right.
In this it will ruin the coating, and the other non-stick cookware you can, and it won't ruin the coating. It'll still scratch it, but it won't ruin the coating. And also, this is all dishwasher safe as well. So
awesome.
You can do that.
So that's pretty much the fall 2022 line. If you have any questions about any of it, we're going to be using it more and more. So hopefully we can answer your questions. Just message either one of us.
Yeah.
And that's it, I think.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
All right. right, well, I hope everyone enjoys the last bits of summer.
Right.
This video, we can't really put it out till close to September 1st. So
Right.
this will have been made about a week before you see it, and hopefully we'll know even more about these products by the time you see the video. Okay?
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Bye.